Hi, welcome to Hammer Wrench Renovation. I am revisiting the Nissan Rogue that I put the stepper motor in for the blend door. It did work for a bit, but it's not working now. So let me show you what I have discovered and what I plan to do to fix it. So here you can see the stepper motor, and that the tip of it looks like it has some wear. Let me show you why. This is where it goes in here. Now you see that crack there and that crack there. Let me show you. I take the screwdriver and I press the side here. You can see that flex. Now, if you look inside at each one of the points, you see the black there? Those cracks are letting the motor spin inside of the door drive there. So that is letting it get stuck. Actually not stuck, letting it not open the door. So the motor is still working, it's just sliding inside. So my plan is to do this. First thing I'm going to do is clean both parts with some glass cleaner. They didn't have brake clean at the local store, so I'm going to use that, clean it out in case there's any grease in there, because I can see grease around the edge of the opening. After that, I'm going to take the super glue and I'm going to glue the two cracks and see if I can get them to stay together. After that, I'm going to fire up the glue gun and I'm going to put glue inside the hole there, and then I will put the motor drive in while the glue is still liquid, and that will fill all of the void and actually give no slack. So it shouldn't be able to spin inside, and being there's such a not a huge gap, but there's a gap between the white and the black there, so it will still let it move. So that's what I'm going to try to do. So I've stuck some paper towel inside the drive there. You can hear the door moving. So just trying to get any kind of grease, debris, whatnot out of there. So the door moves free. Shouldn't be that much torque on it when the motor spins, but because of those cracks, it's going to let it gap. Okay, so if you can see in there, it is much cleaner. That black debris is gone. Looks like a little piece of paper towel in there. I'll get that out. But now I can glue those cracks, try to squeeze it shut while it dries. Okay, got that out. All right, I got the glue in. I'm just going to take my needle nose, hold that gap shut. Now, according to my research, I could not find where someone has taken one of these air boxes apart. I only see where they replace the air box and they have to take the whole dash out and put a whole new unit in, and that new unit is $2,000 from Nissan. So I don't think Joey wants to do that. So that's why we're trying this fix here. Some super glue, hot glue, after we clean it out, and see if this will do it. Okay, releasing tension on the needle nose. It's actually holding it. So that is a great sign. Glad this super glue is drying fast, even though it's kind of cool out today. I think it's in the upper 40s, lower 50s. Another great thing about super glue is it dries flat. So if any extra got inside of the bore there, it should dry down flat. It looks like it's holding. So now, also a crack here. So I'm going to lay some in there as well. I'm going to try to squeeze it. Sorry if I block your view. I'm recording with my phone, using my mag back case that has a magnet in it. It's actually stuck to the emergency brake bracket. All right, super glue label says it sets up in 10 minutes. Full cure, 12 to 24 hours. I don't have that long to sit around and wait on the full cure, but I am going to give it the 10 minutes. So we'll be back when it's time to hot glue. All right, I'm giving it about a half an hour. Looks like the gaps are still closed. So I'm going to get this super glue, this hot glue, hot, and put some in there. So I put hot glue inside the little nut, and before I did that, I took a screwdriver, a flathead, and I turned that white opening this way, clockwise, while I had the actual fan on, and rolled it over towards heat. Because when you do that, this motor is still plugged up, and you can see it actually turns clockwise to turn on the heat, to move the door that way. So I didn't realize I wasn't recording, but I did put hot glue inside the hole, and then I put the motor in, slid it in. Now it was already, it was much tighter. I went ahead and test fit it before I started recording, and it was much tighter than before. There was a lot of slop before. So that hot glue should fill any gap that may have been left, and it'll actually hopefully create a bond between the bore and the actual motor that goes in there. So I'm going to heat up the car, and then we're going to run the heat, and I'm going to see how it does. So I've got the heat on. It's actually blowing hot now. Swap it over to cold. Feel no more heat. I can feel cold air coming out. Put it back to heat. Heat's blowing again. Okay, then this was a successful fix. Super glue, hot glue, a little bit of cleaner, and it didn't take very long. I mean, I waited about a half an hour for the super glue to dry, but that's all it took. Now, I would say if you're having a no heat problem, pull the little stepper motor out and run the dial and make sure that the motor's actually moving. If it is, save your money there, because probably it has worn out that the drive for the actual blend door. And just do what I did. Seems to work. It doesn't cost a whole lot. I mean, super glue and glue sticks, I mean, that's $10, and you can do it yourself. You can see the breakdown video that I posted before when I put the motor in, and that'll show you how to take the dash apart down there on the bottom, and go at it. See if you can do it. It's just two 10mm bolts and Phillips head screwdriver to take off 3 screws, and then you're in there. So this is definitely something you can do on your own, and you don't have to send it into the shop. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like this kind of content, and hit the like button. And if your wrench doesn't work, use a hammer. See you again.